So, just a warning, this video is going to be full of spoilers. Okay, so just a warning, this video is going to be full of spoilers, like a lot of spoilers, so I'm sorry if, if you... Well, actually, I'm not sorry, because I just fucking warned you. Never mind, fuck you. Anyways, I really liked Hell's Paradise. I thought it was very good. It's definitely not, like, the best anime ever, but it's really good. So, let me just explain the premise real quick, before I show you the trailer. And essentially, this anime is like, think like, okay, so let me just basic premise, yeah. So Gabimaru, the main character, is getting executed because he is a killer. He's a ninja. He's an assassin, and they have decided, the death penalty will be given to him. So they try to execute him, but he just will not die. They try to cut off his head. Sword breaks. Try to boil him in oil. Fucking does not burn at all. Try to rip him apart with bulls. Doesn't work. The bulls get tired and fucking fall over. And those are like some pretty historical ways of executing people. And then eventually they bring out this woman, and she's from a clan called the Asaemon. Asaemon, I don't really know the pronunciation, I'm gonna be honest. I watched it in like Japanese with dubbing. Not with dubbing, with subbing. So I don't really know the pronunciation. Well, not a good excuse. I don't know, I just don't know it. And she is now in charge of executing him. Well, this girl is very skilled because her entire fucking clan, they just execute. They test swords, and they do like swordsmanship. So Gabimaru realizes, yeah, this girl could kill me if I'm not careful. And main thing that's been motivating him to stay alive at this point, because he could have let them kill them with the oil, the bulls, and the sword, is his wife. He likes his wife like any man, and I think most men like their wives unless they don't. So he decides, all right, I need to live for her. Well, she offers him a pardon if they go to a place called Hell's Paradise, the title. And at Hell's Paradise, they have to get the shogunate, because this is feudalistic Japan, the elixir of life, which will, makes them immortal. They will live forever and cannot fucking die. Well, yeah, that pretty much is the entire premise. And they also have to compete with other criminals that are trying to get this pardon, because only one criminal can get this pardon. And at first I didn't really get that, because wouldn't it just be better for them to work together? Because in this Hell's Paradise, many of them just die from the island. Like, their body turns into fucking flowers and shit. But like, I think it's because these criminals are so strong. If they would work together, what stops them from just like, overthrowing the shogunate? I don't really know. I think that's kind of a weaker point, but it's fine. They end up teaming up later anyway. And now I'll show you the trailer. Anyway, I love it. I love the colors. I love the fight scenes. I like the story. There's some parts where it gets weaker, and I'll talk about that later. But I fucking love it because it's like, think like Eldritch, but think really colorful, really beautiful. Like, I love it so much, and it's like, I'm surprised people haven't done it before because it's kind of one of the things you don't think would work well, but really works well together. Like, it's not exactly Eldritch, but like, it's very like, it shares a lot of the themes of the unknown, but it's so colorful and it's not like dreary or dark. But that's like adds its own theme of like fucking terrifying because this shit is lethal as fuck. But it looks like it looks like a paradise. And I just love it so much. I love the setting so much. But the story wise, I like it as well because it seems like they got Gabimaru's strong motivation and seems like the characters are complex. But it kind of falls flat every now and then because they will try to do this thing where it's like, well, they don't try to, they do it. They do sudden characterization of a character and then they kill them off very suddenly. But it's kind of obvious as well, and it's lazy. It's lazy. That's lazy storytelling. To characterize a character then kill them off so suddenly, that's lazy storytelling. Lame. A lot of these, I think the story also would be a lot better if it went a slower pace. Like this manga, it's already done, and the anime is going really fast. I've not read the manga, but I can tell it doesn't have many chapters. So honestly, I think if they just made the manga longer and paced it out a little slower, so you could keep this mystery longer, it'd be a better anime. And they would have time to add character to these characters they're just killing off. So we could like be like, oh my god, wow. Instead of, okay, well, kind of knew that was gonna happen, or I don't really care about this character. I think it's much more brave when an anime kills a character you're familiar with. I don't know, but that's just, it's just me. Like Attack on Titan planned to do that. Actually, they planned to kill a lot more characters than just like Sasha and Hanji. But he decided not to because when he killed off Sasha, all the fans like fucking barked at him and shit, which is so crazy to me because Sasha really wasn't even like. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. But I really like the characters. I will say they do just kill off characters you thought would be like really strong. Unironically, like they introduce this giant cast. By like fucking third episode, half of them are dead, and they're like the strongest of the bunch. So it's so crazy. So it's like it kind of gets that feeling like, oh, actually these guys could really just fucking die. Like characters you're close to really could just die. Anyways, the mystery part, I really wish they kept it. I wish they kept it for longer because they kind of start explaining a lot of stuff really early. And it's like, oh, but it was so much cooler when it was a mystery. Because, like, I will say, like, Lovecraft, he is right. The fear of the unknown is the strongest fear, period. Unknown, biggest fear. So, if you can keep that as long as possible, that's great. Eventually, I would like to know what it is, just for the satisfaction, because it's not pure horror. It's way more action-y and stuff. But I'm fine with it just being a longer mystery. I don't really want it to be answered immediately. I don't get the point in that. There's no point to just like put a mystery then answer it like maybe an episode or two later. I don't know. Like big mysteries as well. And this, I'll give an example here. So an immortal group of people that are suspected to have drank this elixir of life live on the island. And they're like gods in power. They're immortal. You cut their heads off, they would just regenerate. Like vines sprout from their neck and they regenerate their head if you burn them. It doesn't work. Nothing works. And then they found a way to kill him like next episode. So it's not that soon, but it's really not that much. It's like 2 or 3 episodes after. And they start killing, they kill 2 of them. And there's only like 7 of them or 8 of them. So, I just feel like if they did like slower, it would just be better. Like maybe 2 a season or 3 a season. Technically, season 1 only did 2, but they're not going to keep that pace. It's with the pace they're going. I think it has at max 3 seasons. I think it could very well end in season 2, and it's going to get another season. People like Hell's Paradise quite a bit, and it's made by Mappa. I mean, Mappa has the fucking money. Though, I mean, if they don't make money, they won't make another one. But I think they're making money. But I don't know. I just really wish they kept mysteries longer. But I will say that main character is very cool, very very based, very awesome. It is funny. The show actually does have like highlights of actual comedy. Like it has oh my god, it's a very hilarious scene in like episode 2 or whatever. I don't want to explain to it because it wouldn't be very good if I were to just explain it. Anyways, so I really liked it, but they were starting to lose me at episode 12 and 11. But then episode 13 brought me right back, and they ended with a hella huge cliffhanger that got some people angry, but it doesn't really have me angry. Like, I'm fine with a cliffhanger. I think a good cliffhanger is important to keep the people interested. But essentially, Yabamara's wife and all that might not even be real. Period. They might just be illusion. And he's lost all of his memories because of Tao, which is a power thing. You just need to watch the anime. Anyways, I hope you watch the anime because of this video, and, tell me what you thought of it.